in relation to your body, where are you? I'm making this video because meditation excites me in a way that I often struggle to describe. And the truth is that every time I think about talking about my experiences within meditation and what I do there, I stop myself because I'm scared that it won't make sense to anybody. They will just sound crazy, and I don't have the words to express what I really want to say, and I can't describe the actual experience as well as I would want to. So this series is about experiments and discoveries I've had around the idea of where you are in relation to your own body. And it may seem obvious, like, well, yeah, obviously I'm in my body. I am my body. Are you your body? Are you really your body? Where are you within your body? The you who thinks I am me. The you who knows you are you. Where is that you? Is that in your head? And if it's in your head, where is it in your head exactly? Now I hear some people who may think, oh, well, you know, I'm everywhere. The me, the not the physical me, the mind me is everywhere. Well, yeah, it sounds nice, but we all know that as true as it can be, in some other ways it's complete bullshit, because your head is not here. Your mind is not seeing what I'm seeing, right? So you are somewhere. The you who thinks he's you, who knows he's you, is somewhere. One day I was meditating and I noticed that actually when I was meditating, my mind was somewhere up here. The me who was thinking, the me who was having thoughts and memories was around here. Above my head, in front of it, and towards the left. And that surprised me and shocked me, because I thought, wait, what? How can I be there when I'm here? I can feel that my thinking is happening outside of my body. And the more I noticed that, the more I put effort into that, the more I eventually realized that when I did sensations meditation, I was sensing my body, but I was sensing my body through an external image. What I mean is that I was sitting there in meditation position, and I would feel, you know, the top of my head and my forehead and my nose, etc. But the way I was feeling them was through a projection in my head. So with my eyes closed, I could see my body, again, outside of me to the front and above, and I could sort of see my body. And then I would see the different parts of the body, and as I sort of pinpoint in my head at different parts of the body, I would feel them in my body. But so that was really shocking to realize that I'm actually feeling my body through an imaginary puppet, through an imaginary version of my body. I wasn't actually feeling my body. And so the more I did that, the more I exercised, the more it got to a point where I could eventually, there's a point where I was like, wow, I can actually feel my body in my body. And that was fascinating. But when that happened, I realized that the body I was feeling was me, and it was there. It was like I could feel that I wasn't feeling a projection anymore. I was feeling my body, but the body I was feeling was very different from the body that I see with my eyes. The body that I was feeling, the way I felt my body, was really skinny and tiny and small. And every time I would open my eyes to check, I would think, like, how am I feeling this arm being this thin little stick? this tiny, small, thin little stick, when actually there's flesh and there's muscle, there's all these other things. And so I spend a lot more time working on that and feeling my body as my body. And it took me probably about another year of working around that, to the point that one day I realized I was doing my meditation. I was like, wow, my body feels like a giant. And for the first time, my body felt actually bigger than it really is. And that was an interesting thing. Now, as I'm sort of splattering and splashing all these sort of experiences, the same thing happened with where I am. And I want to finish with that meditation as an exercise, because I haven't found quite a name yet. I call it the localization meditation for the moment, for lack of a better word, because I'm trying to localize where is what. And the exercise that I've been running with that, the meditation I've been running, is asking the question, where am I? And so as I'm sitting there with my eyes closed, I will ask the question over and over, where am I? And I will wait and try to notice, where did the question come from? Where did I hear that question? Who asked that question? Which part of me? Woo. And the more I did that, the more I eventually noticed that my mind, that I am in different places, in and outside of my body, depending on what and how I think. So when I think about memories and about ideas, I am here. I can feel like I'm at the front of my head. When I did a meditation where I focused on the sounds only, and the difference between the sound wave that arrives to the eardrum and the sound that is processed and heard in the head, I was in a completely different place. For the first time, I was like, wow, my entire being shifted from here to over there. And I could feel it was really at the top and the back of my head, and especially on the top right of my head. I could feel specifically a different part of my body, of my brain, highlighting, but much more than highlighting, I was there. I could feel I was being there and not elsewhere in my mind, in my brain, physically. In the same way, when I focus on my body as my body and not the image and the projection of it, what happens is that I feel my awareness, my being, whatever word you use for this, because like, holy shit, I don't know. But me, the me who thinks he's me, I could feel my attention shifting all the way to the back of my head. And really here at the back of the head, I could feel that was being there. And there's moments where I feel my body so deeply that it feels like I'm actually in my body, in that part of the body that I'm feeling, and I'm not in my head anymore. But that feeling is still a very... it's not very, very clear yet, and it's something I'm still playing with. So in relation to your body, where are you? The you who thinks he's you, where is he or where is she? Where are you?